I'm not saying that affirmations don't work. What I'm saying is that you can make affirmations work very powerfully for you, but you actually have to know how to make them work. So a lot of people are experiencing that, oh my gosh, I'm doing the affirmations and the affirming and the affirmations is not actually working for me. So watch this video all the way until the end because I'm going to tell you how to actually make manifestation or affirmations work powerfully for you, no matter if you're manifesting a specific person or something completely in another category. It doesn't really matter. Affirmations can work for you in any category of life. By the way, hey guys, I'm Jasmine with Manifest Fast with Jasmine. I'm an expert in manifesting, but I'm a master of energetics. So if you would like to master the energetics behind manifesting for that magic wand status, make sure that you sign up for my coaching group. That link is in the description below. I'm going live on this channel 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. So if you want to show up for this podcast, make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell, and click all so that you're getting those notifications. All right, so I'm going to explain affirmations, how to make them work powerfully, and for anything, for anything that you want, affirmations do work. So here's what you need to know. The reason why people are using affirmations, the reason why this became like a thing, is because the use of affirmations is something that mimics the natural mindset that you have when you are firmly planted in your end. So, this sort of reverse engineering of manifesting is something that people are, they catch on to. They're like, oh, look, these are the things that I am doing when I am actually manifesting something and it's working. So they're reverse engineering that process. And then they're calling this natural train of thought that comes up when you are successfully manifesting something. They're noticing that what you're thinking, it's like affirming, right? You're affirming your end. You're affirming, and because you're believing it naturally. So when you're believing something naturally, your mental dialogue that is natural to you naturally affirms what you believe. Here's the incorrect way that people are utilizing affirmations. Don't do this if you want to manifest what you want. Here's when you shouldn't be using affirmations. So, affirmations will not work for you if you are simply taking an affirmation, like let's say, oh, I'm a millionaire, or let's say I'm married with 3 children, right? Like something like that. It won't work if you don't believe it. Okay, so affirmations, and I know that like affirmations are used to try to get you into the arena of believing your end, right? To get you more firmly planted all the way into your end. But your belief system has to be close enough, and I'm going to tell you how to accomplish this. Your belief system of what the affirmation is affirming has to be close enough for the affirmation to work so that you're not actually resisting what you're affirming. Okay, so even if you don't have, let's say, $1 million, okay, even if you don't have $1 million in your life right now, you could, in your belief system, be close enough to believing that it's achievable to you that if you repeatedly affirm, I'm a millionaire, I'm a multimillionaire, I'm a millionaire, I have $1 million in my bank account, I always have $1 million in my bank account, that if you're believing that close enough, or you're close enough to believing that affirmation will actually resonate with your natural mindset and belief system that you have right now. And if it resonates when you are affirming it, it's going to affirm that positive belief system that you want to come to pass. Okay, so here's how you know if your belief system is close enough for you to use an affirmation effectively. You like and enjoy and feel good when you affirm it. Okay? So when affirmations don't work, here's what's going on. When you're when you're affirming, you're using affirmations, you want them to work, but if you can feel when you're affirming something that some that you sort of feel like the lack of what you want, or any negativity comes up within you, if you feel any fear or any kind of resistance when you are affirming something, the affirmation is not going to work for you. That's not the right affirmation for you. So, one way that you can kind of get around this and the correct way to use affirmations so that they will work very powerfully for you and actually help you get firmly planted into your end, what you can do is maybe you don't use a certain affirmation like, oh, I'm a millionaire, I have $1 million, or I'm married with my SP and we have 3 kids. Maybe those are not the ones for you. Maybe that's just not an affirmation that's resonating with you. But you can look around within your consciousness and you can find something similar that feels like something that you can actually agree with fully in your belief system. You have to be able to fully get on board with whatever it is that you're affirming and feel and believe that it's true, not just here, but also in your feeling state. Like the whole of you has to agree with it. If you are affirming blindly, which means like you're just affirming, and you're not even really noticing that this affirmation is not right for you. You're just kind of like trying to insist it into the universe, right? That's not the way to do it. So let's say that I want to manifest $1 million, or let's say that I want to manifest a specific person into my life for a long-term, committed, happy, harmonious relationship. So for the money one, maybe an affirmation that would resonate with you that you believe is, I'm on my way to making a lot more money. Maybe it would be something like, I make more money all the time. I make more money every day. My finances go up month by month. I'm making more money every year. All the numbers are going up. We're only going up, not down. Everything is expanding in my life, right? Maybe one of those would feel closer to something that you actually believe you can get behind and feels good when you do it. Therefore, it would make the affirming of it feel so much more natural and enjoyable to you. Again, when you're fully on board with an affirmation, you're going to like affirming it. It's not going to be a job. It's going to be more along the lines of something that you actually like doing. It's going to be more of something that you can naturally adopt into your mental diet, into your inner dialogue in a way that feels more natural to you instead of feeling like something that you're banging into place. You never want to be banging into place affirmations. So let's say affirmations for manifesting a specific person in a long-term, committed, harmonious, lovely relationship. So maybe you don't want to say, we're married with 3 children, or we're happily married, or something like that. Maybe you want to say, our relationship is more delicious every day, right? We are headed towards an amazing life together. Maybe you want to say, we're more connected and in tune with each other all the time. We are going through life in such a way that is bringing us so much closer and enriching our relationship. Everything in the universe works towards bringing me this harmonious, balanced, long-term, happy relationship. You know what I mean? So you just want to fish around and look for affirmations that feel good to you, that you can actually believe right now. And you just want to make sure that you're hitting the nail on the head with that and not trying to skip ahead and blindly apply practices. Okay, so an affirming is a practice, just like visualizing, trying to get into your end via visualization, trying to feel it real, just like scripting, just like any other manifestation practice. These things are manifestational practices. Now, here's the thing that you need to know about making manifestational practices work for you. Do not allow anyone to tell you contrary to this, because if you really understand manifesting in a very well-rounded, well-studied way, because manifesting is a universal law. So It's evidenced and taught everywhere, really, across spirituality, religion, science, and psychology. Okay, so there's a consensus about manifesting. But you only know that if you know that, right? So don't let anybody tell you that, oh, it's not about the vibration or the energy behind manifesting. It's not about energy. It's just about affirming. It's not about energy. It's just about you controlling your thoughts. It's not about your energy. It's just about scripting or feeling it real or affirming or whatever the thing is. Don't let anybody tell you that. And that's the big problem that I see with this affirmation community where they're trying to bang affirmations into place. Is that's it's not wrong to use affirmations. Like I said, you can use affirmations to manifest very powerfully, but the I'm seeing people that are saying that someone has told them that this has nothing to do with shifting your energy, and that manifesting with affirmations has nothing to do with vibration. All right, hold it right there. Hold it right there. And then we go to this, like, oh, law of attraction versus manifesting versus law of assumption. Let me tell you something. A rose by any other name is still a rose. This is why you do not see me categorizing and compartmentalizing with these labels on manifesting, because it is all the same thing. No matter if you study science, psychology, religion, or spirituality in terms of how these things correlate with manifesting and the consensus, it's always having to do with vibration, because vibration and energetics is the language of the universe, and it is the language of manifesting with results. Like, the energy behind the practice that you're implementing is what is going to yield the manifestational result. That is the reason why scripting does not always work, affirmations do not always work, visualizing or trying to visualize does not always work. And that is the reason why, at any point in time, when you're trying to follow a like manifestational instruction, you might not always be able to do it, because it's all about the energy behind the thing. If you change your thoughts, your train of thought, your belief systems, if you change your perspective, if you use affirmations, the reason that they work when they work is because of the energy behind what you are doing. So if you agree with an affirmation and it feels good to you and you can get on board with it and you get this kind of warm, natural, kind of like excited, yeah, this is feeling like it's working, like I'm really liking this and it feels natural to me, that's when an affirmation is going to work, clearly. But if it was just about repeating something and banging it into place, dude, you could write down I'm a millionaire like 555 times and you'd like wake up in like within a couple of weeks of doing that and you'd really be a millionaire. Maybe some people can do that. But the reason why some people can't is because of what I'm saying. The energetics behind whatever manifestational tool that you're utilizing is what actually creates the final outcome and the manifestational result. So this is really important when you're implementing any manifestational practice or any instruction at all. And I have many, many, many tools that I have taught over the years to help people manage their feelings, their emotions, their perspectives, their vibrations, so that you don't end up trying too hard without actually harnessing the energy that makes your manifestation work. There's a lot of people who work very hard in manifesting and they're like, I'm doing all the things and it's not working. It's because you want to learn to harness the energy. And I have tools where I've taught people, you don't actually have to feel good. Here's how to transcend that. Here's how to get around that. And you don't actually have to make your thoughts change. Here's how to transcend that. Here's how to get around that. So I'm not saying or preaching that you got to be happy go lucky all the time in order to make manifesting work. There's ways to get around that. Sometimes you can't make yourself do anything. It's about releasing resistance to whatever comes up, okay? that this is how you start to allow the energy to shift. But, try it out for yourself, test it for yourself. Use an affirmation that you know that you actually can get on board with and believe in, something that feels closer to being natural for you versus, try to bang something in a place that you really don't believe, and you see what kind of results that you get. Comment below and like let me know your experience with that, and if you test it out, comment below and let us know how that goes for you. So anyways, I love you guys. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell button, and click all so that every time that I'm going live, which this is my new podcast, by the way. I have a podcast playlist now. It's called Master Manifestational Energetics. And so meet me live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. EST on this channel. If you would like to, master the energetics behind manifesting and learn more about that for that magic wand status, that's really how you get that point and click thing. Yeah, join my Manifesting University. I have new lessons, courses, homework, Q&A, practices, all that stuff in my Manifesting University every single week for you guys. That link is in the description below, and I'll see you tomorrow.